Hey, I'm live. How's it going? This is Focus here, your neighborhood Toronto rapper from Parkdale, now residing in the East End beaches. Um, how's it going, everybody? I'm trying this out for the very first time, and like many of us, I have a lot of time on my hands right now. So I have a lot of equipment for audio production and television production, and I've always been such a busy boy that I've never really used this equipment to my advantage, and now now I have a lot of time in my hands and I'm trying to use this equipment. So I've always been curious with live streaming, and I really kind of want to know how to live stream as a full package in a live show. I haven't quite figured out how to play my backing tracks quite yet, but that'll come in the future with trial and error. And I strongly encourage people in this moment in history where we're gonna have a little time to ourselves is try something new. More than ever now is not the time to be afraid of things. Now more than ever is the time to be brave and to try new things and to step outside of your comfort zone. And because the world we know it is not going to be the same when we step back out. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm brand new to this live streaming stuff, so bear with me. I'm just gonna see if anybody is checking me out right now. We're gonna check the social media thing, and I don't know, people's are liking this shit, but I'd like you to join me here on the YouTube. Would be nice. Can I share this? That's the thing. Can I share? Oh, I can share it. Here we go. We're going to share it on the Facebook. But that's not going to happen. Email? Can we share that? Oh, yes. I don't know. We'll do that later. This is all trial and error. Like I said, nobody on right now, but we'll wait for a second. It's participants. So yeah, I'm going to give you a little history of myself and as a rapper. So back in 2010, the G20 happened here in Toronto, and I've been a news camera operator for about 20 years and a professional camera operator for close to 20 years. And during the G20, my instincts had me to pick up the camera and just go down and start covering the event. And for the longest time, I was struggling on what rapper I wanted to be, what kind of style I wanted, and what events were kind of gonna change me as a rapper. And the G20 event set something off in me that I wrote this track to, and yeah, really invigorated myself as a solo artist. And I've in my mind I kind of defined myself of what artist I wanted to be, and where I wanted to take myself. Let's lose this screen. We don't really fucking need it. So here's the album. This is the very first album I made. It's called Free to Choose. And I don't know, it's probably backwards. But I think more than ever now, the title holds strong to me that in these trying moments in life, it's you have the freedom to choose to either go negative or to go positive or do something productive. And I feel like I want to do something productive, like trying live streaming. So here we go. So I'm going to acapella rap to this Piece of Paradise song, which was inspired by the G20. And I guess this scrim is going to help with the popping. So let's see if I memorize it. But I'm going to open up my black book of lyrics just to just for reference, because I haven't done the song for a while. Okay, so bear with me. So, and there's some cuss words in it. So if you don't like it, too bad. So starts off like this. Piece of Paradise by Focus. Fuck government, they're the biggest pimps. Foot on the throat and tightening the grip. Greedy sleazy pigs after the same taxes from hardworking people getting rich off the masses. Loosen up on the lavish luxury, I can't manage the savage plastic ravishingly. TV sound lies to your vision. Got you wishing for another rendition. A new mission in a different situation, just pleasing all the numbest of all stimulations. Fuck the control. Break free from the mold. I see the third eye and I watch it unfold. Instrumental break. Right or the left, they own your last breath. Charging us for water, who knows what the fuck is next. Open up, contest and address to all the bullshit and falsified arrest. Question this fucked up government who paid off black hooded bandits to cause shit and justify attack on innocent civilians. And then there's like a guitar instrumental. Not afraid of the silence. Go ahead and get violent. Never stop the climate of rising and shining. Put me in a box, even locked to confinement. My heart won't stop through all your dividing. Then there's another guitar part. It goes, just another brick in the wall. These crooked ass cops keep quotas up, creating fake fear facts by circling the block. Will it ever stop? Probably not. As long as Big Brother has the overall watch. And fuck these pigs. The greediest sin. They bully innocent people because they never fit in. Brainwashed by their own government, turning on residents for a lousy paycheck. They created this war, world of violence, to verify vigilante and bash us to silence. The media calling peace civilians, thugs, and bandits. Fuck the lies. I can't handle this. They want you to fight, to justify their might. Lay martial law in the middle of the night. Despite the fact I didn't come to fight, and I wasn't concealing a knife. So eat up the garbage, seize up your knowledge. Media brainwashed, twisted facts, edited and polished. And how's the rest of it goes? Oh, yeah, we're modern day slaves to this minimum wage. Can't get shit off the little I save. Keep us deranged in a sick sense of rage. Mind thought control that's pouring like rain. And our own greed drives this perpetual need. Petroleum festival that's conquering our seats. Sedative sleeps, pissed on generations, and tarnish their dreams. Yeah, that one was that one set up a spark in me. That was really fun song to make. And my buddy Cal, he came up with the bass line first. He had this like really kind of reggae style bass line, more of like a Rage Against the Machine style bass line. And I heard it and I instantly thought of like, I don't know, like a Riot song or something. And then when the G20 popped off, I was listening to this instrumental again, and I was like, oh man, this is it. This is the one. This is bringing out all these emotions in me. And then so I got my buddy John Hunter to come in from he had a band called Medallions, and he laid down some guitar and almost gave it kind of like a reggae vibe to it, kind of like almost like it almost had like a groove, like a Sublime track kind of groove, Riot feel to it. And there was no hook. I had no intended hook for the track, and it was just kind of just speaking my mind. And that was the very first song I did as a solo artist. And I look back on it now and I'm proud of it, you know, and the rapping style is not super tight. And really, I don't give a fuck about that. It's all about getting out your feelings and doing the best you can on the project and being happy with that, and really kind of just, you know, yeah, be good with yourself, you know. Don't be so hard on your projects and your talent. And me, I've never been given the talent. I've had to work for it, and I've had to trial and error and all that shit. So it, in the end, you're getting better and better and better with each project. So to me, it's not about the imperfections, and it's about the progression, really. Kind of, it's more about, have you improved on your style? Do you grow? Do you try new things? You know, it's this is a growing process, and I love it. I love everything about hip hop. I love trying my best to rap, and a lot of people tell me I'm not a rapper, that I just speak poetry and shit like that. So take it any which way you want. I really don't care, and I do this just for the love of it. So recently I've lost all my work, and now I'm just fucking chilling, doing all the things I love doing, making hip hop, making rap music. So I'm going to read a couple verses from a track called I Did It. It's a lot of fun. So here we go. And the verse is kind of, I like it a lot. It's about trial and error, basically, what we've been talking about. So I'm going to try and remember most of it, but I'm going to cheat a little and kind of look at my sheets here first for a second. Goes, life slipped back, a massive drastic attacks, catastrophic collapse, lost stacks, intoxicated elapse. Weak fuckers get stashed, thrown out back, and left with the alley cats. Down in the dumps for the last few months, I booked the pain and I took the lumps. Slip rock bottom on the ball to the cusp, ain't no stopping, I'ma tear shit up. It's kind of hard to see what's against me as I sharpen my skills and I build my own legacy. So blatantly and graciously, many problems I don't agree, but seriously, I speak my mind so vividly. Debaters from the south to the north, they try to knock me off my course. The negativity fuels my fire, the hate in your words renews my desire. No man alive can bring me down. I have the patience and it comes around. This is grown man business. A whole life I've been fighting in the trenches. Most dudes are like bitches. Treat issues with tissues. Little immature concerns create your own problems. Get what we deserve. And the fire still burns deep within. So many times I should have been dead. Constantly hospitalized. Sincerely yours, The Accident Kid. Now the hook was co-created with my buddy Ben Stortini, aka Poetical, aka Danny Stone, all the other AKAs. So him and I have been making hip hop music for like 20 years, and I made hip hop music for 10 years with him, and then I'm 10 years on my own, really. But he has helped me with some of my hooks and some of my writing, and some of the best hooks I've ever come with has been made by him. And he wrote this hook called I Did It. and we mixed in this sample from this guy Eli Porter, who was like a YouTube sensation when YouTube was just rocking out in like 2006, 2007. And it was this guy who was a little slow, but he was set up in a college radio show for a rap battle, and he was kind of like made fun of and all this shit. But he had this moment of where he was possessed, and he had these crazy freestyle lines that were just so fucking mind blowing. And so me and my buddy were obsessed with this clip and this guy Eli Porter. So he had this saying where he's like, "I did it," and it was so decisive and so with so much cockiness and confidence that I loved it. So I sampled it. So you can check out this song. It's called "I Did It" off the Free to Choose album by Focus. That's me. So the hook goes, "I swam with some mermaids. I did it. I ate with some kings and queens. I did it. Found gold with the leprechauns. I did it. And I sailed all the oceans. I did it. Shot craps with Chewbacca. I did it. I partied with Schwarzenegger. I did it. Shot ducks with the George Dubs. I did it. Toured the world with Willy Wonka. I did it." That's been becoming a fan favorite for live shows because it's very simple interaction with the fans. I did it. So a couple of weeks ago, I was in Sherbrooke, Quebec, and the venue was unfamiliar to me, and it was a venue kind of like where the Black Bloc leaders reside and meet up. And these, if you don't know what the Black Bloc is, look them up. There's these anarchist kind of group that causes fucking shit in riots and stuff. Anyways, Piece of Paradise is kind of like touching on that subject. And I played there on March 7th in Sherbrooke, and the crowd seemed to enjoy my music, and then they really enjoyed the "I Did It" song. So I had the whole crowd singing "I Did It," and it was funny. It was really interesting, and a different type of audience enjoying my music. I really appreciate a lot of that. Sometimes is like all different walks of people from all different age groups always reaching out to me and appreciating what I'm providing with my tracks. And I always like hearing, "Oh man, I had no idea." No, it was a big surprise to hear those tracks coming out of you. And I like hearing that a lot. And I like seeing that a lot in artists, basically being totally surprised, which is cool to see. And yeah, so I'm going to read another verse from that "I Did It" track. And so it goes my verse, and then a friend of mine called Max Prophet, he did a verse. And then, so this is the third verse that I wrote. And it's kind of like about bouncing back and shit like that. So it's funny sometimes when your life realigns and the times that used to bother you are stuck left behind. So fine, everything falls in line. You maintain your grind through the poor and rough times. It's now divine climbing in my mind about all the things you were wishing to find. There was a kink in a bind that slowed down the fluid lines. Now you're back on track, leaving all your worries behind. It's so mine, internally I shine until it gleams through my confidence and you can't help but incline. Never mind. No, in my rhymes, I build up and I climb. It's all even in my head and I'm seeing all the signs. It's so reclined to sit back and unwind and reap the benefits of my hustle and grind. They try to get me with some divine distractions, a divine intervention, and some brand new inventions. But I ain't paying attention, intent on prevention, because now I know the benefits of sitting, patiently waiting. No regrets from this past tense. I used to jump in that fire with no hesitation. Then it goes back to, "I swam with the mermaids. I did it. I ate with some kings and queens. I did it. Found gold with the leprechauns. I did it. And I sailed all the oceans. I did it. Shot craps with Chewbacca. I did it. I partied with Schwarzenegger. I did it. Shot ducks with the George Dubs. I did it. Toured the world with Willy Wonka. I did it. Excellent. Excellent performance. I know. Thank you. You're welcome. I just try to share and I try to, provide the world with joy and laughter and confidence. When I started rapping, I was or making attempts to make rap songs. I was never it was never about trying to be something or prove to anybody anything. It was more for self-confidence, and it was more for like giving that message to the listener too, of having that confidence. And that's what rap and hip hop did for me as a young shy kid and growing up, and it gave me that confidence to know that I can get through some shit times on my own, that I can work through it, that I can try trial and error, and and not be afraid to take chances. I want people to know that it's super important is to take a chance. Just fuck it, try it. Who gives a shit, man? Gives a shit if you fail. It's not failure, it's a lesson. To me, they're lessons. So I'm gonna read another song that's called Diamond Cutter, and song was originally done. Poetical Ben made this track with a nice young lady called Jackie, and she wrote the piano and she wrote the hook, which was a really nice hook. And then after a while, I couldn't find her, and I wanted to give her full credit for the song, but I had no contact of her, so I decided to re-record it with a friend of mine, Jennifer Stripe, who's a fantastic singer. She sings at all the Raptor games, the TFC games, and Blue Jays. So I got her to re-sing it with me. Anyways, the verses I like, it's some of the best stuff I wrote, I think, at the time, and it was kind of my only really relationship song that I've had up until the new album that's coming out. So here's my lyrics for a Diamond Cutter, and it goes, "Can't believe I let you go. Couldn't foresee the pain involved. Baby, baby, weren't we in it to win? I can't live like this again and again. Now I see when I pushed you away that all I wanted was yelling in front of me. Constant thoughts on my mind so deep, tossing and turning, can't get any sleep." And then the hook comes in. It's very well sung by Jennifer. It's beautiful. I got a video of this song on YouTube. You can check it out. It's Focused Diamond Cutter. Got lots of music videos for a lot of these tracks. So here's the second verse, very long verse. It's a good story. Sad, but a true story. Anyways, just a man trying to get bigger through the crying and pain it couldn't deliver. You wanted me when I was looking to work. Now I'm out alone and I'm out of your world. The walls are talking and they're closing in. I need some relief and start fresh again. Sweet, gentle kisses always said you love me. I'm the number one and no one is above me. Many confusions ripped through my mind. Was she the one? Did I leave her behind? The hardest part was letting you go, but the worst is knowing I can't have a home. Explain your dream so vividly. Said you saw another woman to deliver my seed. A son and a daughter playing catch in the park and leaving yourself all alone in the dark. And maybe I pushed you away mentally, and all this tension we created a disease. Move on, expand my horizons, drive myself to see the silver lining. Did I go to pursue a new dream? I couldn't hold you back when you're just flourishing. Future is bright, new chapter in my life. Forget about the fights because you treated me right. The nights are so long, sleeps are getting shorter. No future with you, fucking love life disorder. I roll out my sleeves, take control and believe that I made the right choice. In the end, that's for me. And then the hawk goes, can't seem to sleep tonight. I thought we won this fight. Something blaming myself for love, blaming myself for hate. Different thing, same old thing. Wanting to break away, needing to feed the pain. I'm begging you to stop. Yeah. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Focus. And I'm going to come at you every Friday night. It's going to get better. Trust me. I'll learn a little more about this live streaming production. It's just all about trial and error. That's the name of the game, folks, man. And I didn't get it the way that I wanted to present it today, but fuck it, man. Just try it. Just get it out there and put it out to the world. Who gives a fuck? That's the name of the game. So stay growing, stay creative, stay positive, stay loving, and most importantly, stay focused. Stay focused. Peace.